Well, this is just great. Every time I try to do something to get whatever I want, I get kicked out of places, even the grocery store that I always shop at and my favorite restaurants. I also still haven't found a new job since I lost my job at Suburban Street High School, but I am thinking of going back to Suburban Street High School. This time, I want to be the principal cause Mr. Scott and Miss Clementine demoted me to an 11th grade teacher before they falsely let me go from my job. When I'm the principal, I will not demote any teacher. Hello?
Hello, Miss Martin, it's Karen. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks. Just finding more ways to get whatever I want cause a lot of the times I keep failing to do so. How about you?
Same here. Anyways, the reason I'm calling is cause I have a suggestion for you if you want to be successful at getting anything you want.
Really? What is it?
You should become the principal of Suburban Street High School, and show Mr. Scott and Miss Clementine that the world revolves around you and me.
That sounds like a fabulous idea. Tell me how so that I can learn. Do I just go onto a Zoom meeting or submitting?
No, Suburban Street Public Schools are not doing remote learning anymore. Listen carefully, I am going to help you make a suit that looks just like Principal Scott, and then you go inside the suit, act entitled and suspend students for stupid reasons.
What happens then?
They will call the real Principal Scott to the office, and he'll lose his job, of course.
That's a super idea. Thanks for telling me, Karen. I'm excited to be doing this.
What time should I come over to your house?
1:30 tomorrow afternoon. From there, we will make the Mr. Scott suit.
Sounds like a good idea. Anyways, I have to go and run some errands with Taran. I will see you tomorrow afternoon.
You too, Karen. Wow, something I'm finally going to look forward to. From a school teacher to being the principal. Someday I will be the superintendent, which will be way better than being a teacher.
Good afternoon, Miss Martin.
Hi, Karen. Let's go inside and start making this project. All right. I just need to find my toolbox. How long do you think it will take to make the suit?
Maybe 4 to 5 hours. However, if you use Plotagon logic, then it should take no more than 2 to 3 hours to complete it.
Let's get to work. Is it just me? Or did we use Plotagon logic to make the suit?
We worked together to make this suit, yes. We used Plotagon logic to speed up the process. I have to go now, but you already know what to do tomorrow. Take it to the school and get into the suit impersonating Principal Scott.
All right, the coast is clear. Time to go into the suit and head over to the principal's office once Mr. Scott has left to eat lunch or go grocery shopping.
Miss Clementine, I need to go to the grocery store to get some food for the picnic we will be holding on Friday. Will you be here okay on your own?
Of course, Mr. Scott.
In just a few minutes, I will announce the new school rules through the intercom. Attention students and staff, I have a very important announcement to make regarding the school rules, so please listen carefully. Starting today, there will be new rules in effect which will be strictly enforced. So the first rule is, if you get any questions wrong, may it be during lecture, or on exams or homework, you will be suspended for a month and grounded forever. Rule number 2. I now in Suburban Street High School, and the world revolves around me, so you have to do everything I tell you. If you don't, you will be suspended forever and grounded for triple quadruple infinity.
Wait a minute. Is it just me? Or is Principal Scott becoming entitled all of a sudden?
I hope that's not the case. Normally, some troublemaker would come in and do something crazy to get the teacher or the principal to lose his or her job. We know what happened, that Miss Martin actually became entitled, and now she isn't teaching anymore.
Sam, please report to the front office immediately.
Class, I will be back in no more than 5 minutes, then we will resume our lessons. Mr. Scott, why do you look so angry? And why are you acting so entitled all of a sudden? You never behaved this way when I became the interim teacher after Miss Martin left.
Hey, don't play stupid with me. I get whatever I want, and you know I own this high school. I've always owned this place. Now you're never doing what you're told, but you're doing whatever I want. This is not how things are supposed to be, am I clear?
No. The world does not revolve around you, and you need to accept that. Please don't tell me you're going to tell this to the other teachers and all the students.
Oh, 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 oh. Sam Johnson, how dare you criticize my job? I will run this school however I want. Start behaving right now. You are now terminated from your job. Don't even ask me why. Go home now or I will get campus security on you. Miss Clementine, why do you look so angry?
Don't play smart with me, Mr. Scott. You know why I'm angry with you. I received lots of reports from students that you were being entitled and making up silly rules for everyone to follow. You also got rid of nearly all the teachers at Suburban Street High School for ridiculous reasons.
I have no clue what you're talking about. When did this happen? I was getting groceries for the picnic on Friday.
Stop lying. It's only gonna make this worse than it already is, and we really don't want that. Anyways, it happened about 4 hours ago.
Like I said, I went to do some grocery shopping. There is no way I could have become entitled and told everybody that the world revolves around me, 'cause I know that it doesn't.
What did I just say about lying? I will show you the surveillance footage so that you can see for yourself.
I am telling the truth here. There is no way I could have done this. Seriously.
Well, I don't really want to say this, but that looks just like you. Mr. Scott, this is something to be taken very seriously. Because of what you did, this is my only decision. I will have to let you go from your job. Please leave the building.
Super. I am now principal of Suburban Street High School at last. Now things will be different than when I taught 12th graders. May I have your attention, please? My name is Miss Martin. Starting today, I will be the new principal of Suburban Street High School. Things are going to be different, and I got new rules that you must follow. I will make sure they're strictly enforced. Please listen carefully. The first rule is, I own this high school and will own it forever. This means that all of you students and staff must do as I tell you, otherwise I will be phoning your parents and have them ground you for a very long time. That also includes staff members.
Now that Principal Miss Martin explained all the new rules, we will now begin with today's math lesson. Rosie, what is 3 to the power of 10?
All right, I know this one because I studied all of this when I was in 6th grade. The answer is 59,049.
Rosie, that is wrong. The correct answer is 3, which is triple. Speaking of triple, You will now have triple detention after school is finished. Hey! How dare you criticize my teaching? You can't do that. I can teach however I want, and you need go accept that. Now keep your mouth shut, or else I will call the police.
No, you cannot be teaching however you want. You have to teach us the curriculum that we have been studying ever since Mr. Johnson became our interim teacher for the rest of the school year. You know something? I think you are the one behind replacing Mr. Johnson and getting Miss Martin to be the principal.
Oh, 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 oh. Renner, how dare you interrupt me and talk back to me? That's it, you are grounded, 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 grounded. Go to the timeout corner right now.
Hey, you can't ground me cause you're not my mum. Second of all, there is no such thing as a timeout corner in high school.
Shut up and do not talk back to me again. Am I clear?
No, we need to get Mr. Johnson back, 'cause this is not how the school should be run. I also have a feeling another troublemaker is behind getting you to be our teacher and Miss Martin as the principal.
That is a lie. Miss Martin and I interviewed for our respective positions. We were qualified to get those jobs. Now shut up and go to the timeout corner, and don't say another word for the rest of class. One more word, I will send you to detention.
You know what? I'm leaving. This is just absolutely ridiculous, and I know that one of the troublemakers is behind all of this.
Help, help, help. Somebody please help. One of my students is trying to throw down the desks and is also trying to take my car keys. Help, help, help.
You know what, Karen? You're the one who needs to leave the school, because all you're doing is wasting our time and acting very entitled.
You know what? I'm out of here.
Me too, and I am not coming back until there are no more Karen teachers.
Well, now that those troublemakers have left the classroom, possibly for detention, this question is for you, Arthur, and you'd better get it right, or I will call the police. What is 7 to the power of 100?
Well, 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 if it isn't Caillou's sister and her troublemaking friend. What are you both doing in my office when you're supposed to be in class?
Look, Miss Martin, I know that Principal Scott moved you from a 12th grade teacher to an 11th grade teacher after Caillou graduated from high school, but that is no reason to be acting entitled. This is why you lost your teaching job.
Shut up. I did no such thing. I am more than qualified to be the principal, and since this is my school, I get to do whatever I want, and you all have to follow the rules I announced over the intercom.
This is not your school, it's a public school, and it's owned by the street of Suburban. Even if you were the principal, you can't be acting this way thinking that you can get away with breaking all the school rules. It doesn't work like that.
I also own the principal's office. You two had better leave this office before I call the police and have both of you charged for trespassing.
That is not realistic. Anyone can come to the principal's office if they want to discuss something with the principal, and if a student misbehaves, they can send that student here.
You know what? I've had enough of both of you. You're both suspended for the rest of the school year. Get out right now.
Don't you worry, we're leaving. We're not coming back until we get our actual teachers and principal back.
Oh no, you're not. I'm going to be the principal forever, because I own the school. I will now pull the fire alarm to show everyone at Suburban Street High School that I get whatever I want.
What the heck is going on in there?
I don't know, Arthur, but that crashing sound doesn't sound good. It sounds like Miss Martin is wrecking the classrooms. I have a very good feeling it was also her who pulled the alarm cause she told us to leave her office.
Oh my. What a mess. I'd better check the classrooms and the office to see if any other damage has been done.
Finally, people are learning that the world revolves around me and must do as I say. Oh no, who could that be?
This is the police. Open the door.
No, I will not open the door. This is my classroom, and no one but me is allowed in here.
Open the door right now. That's it. We have no choice but to enter the classroom.
Help, help, help. Somebody help.
Miss Martin.
Wait, Katerina, I can explain.
No time for explanations now. You are under arrest for pulling the fire alarm and wrecking things in the hallway and in the classrooms too.
But the students were trying to take things from their teacher's desk, and they also tried to wreck the computer at my desk in the office.
I saw the surveillance in the main office. You pulled the fire alarm and destroyed things in the classrooms after everyone left the building. We also discovered that you made a suit that looks like Mr. Scott and got him to lose his job, and my daughter Rainer finished school early cause of you. Come with me to the police car now.
What do you think I'll do next? To be continued on.
Mr. Scott, I have some really good news for you.
What is it, Miss Clementine?
Turns out you didn't become entitled after all. I was looking at the surveillance tapes of the high school, and I saw that Miss Martin was behind all of this, so she could become the principal. Come sit in your chair and I will show you.
Oh my God. I had a feeling it was Miss Martin all along.
Yeah, she's been doing a lot of bad things around the street ever since we terminated her from her teaching job.
But how did the surveillance tapes look like as if I caused all of the confusion the other day?
Miss Martin made a suit that looks just like you. Anyways, the problem is all settled, and we can fix the lockers and classroom furniture with Platagon logic so that classes resume tomorrow. You're back on the job as the high school principal.
And you will still be the vice principal.